I think in the conversation we were having before, you were talking about like a winning team and having a culture. Like when I was there, just like, the stuff I learned from just the culture, just being there, and the type of people they draft, they bring in, and like, the personnel they have is like, bro, the culture is all one sync. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's trying to win, but I also noticed like how they treat people. You know what I'm saying? Just like the whole organization, like one of the biggest things I took away from Mike Tomlin, he always used to say, accept, adjust, and move forward, always. And that's like one of the things I always take away from being there. Just like I learned so many life lessons. So it's just like you telling me these stories, I'm just like, it makes so much sense because that's the Steeler way. Having good teammates, having good role models, like that's what they do. Yeah. Or even like, Mr. Rooney, I'm an undrafted free agent, and he walks past me and says my name. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? I would never expect him to know me. Yeah. Just like the Steeler way is just, amazing.
Yeah, is it because they, to them, it's a lifestyle. To some other people, it's a hobby. And, their lifestyle and their family is understanding like we have to win. We're trying to win championships. But then also is the Rooneys are in there every single day. Now, obviously, they own other businesses. They have other things that's cooking as well. But they're in there every single day. And they want their franchise to win. They know exactly what's going on with their business. Some other people, they might, buy a business and like, hey, I'm just gonna hand this off to Jarvis. And hey, Jarvis, you run it. Jarvis, you don't do a good enough job. We're gonna get somebody else to run it.
Right.
Like it's really hard to build a chemistry like that if you're not really in the mix. You're not even in the trenches.
They show you because they were at practice all the time, like you were saying. Yeah, they show their face.
They're there every day.
Yeah, every day.
I can pull up to the facility today. They're going to be there. Like
the owners.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like at training camp, they're there.
Like, on the field, watching, knowing, talking to players. Like
they know. Like,
see, that's dope.
Like in draft meetings, they're not drafting somebody based off of like what ESPN and Fox and all these people are saying. Like they're in meetings. They're actually like scouting. Like they actually know the ins and outs of the business. Like Mr. Rooney, before he became the owner, and his father passed, he went through the ranks of understanding like what a coach job is, what a scout job is, what an executive job is. So it's like now when it comes to talking to the player, it's like, all right, they're not talking to you about X's and O's, but if they need to talk to you about it, or they need to understand something about it, or they need to, hey, why is Ryan not playing well right now? And they can look at the film and actually know why, instead of like listening to what somebody else got to say. That makes a huge impact on winning and losing.
Yeah.
Because they know what a winner looks like.
Want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, HelloFresh. HelloFresh is the #1 meal kit in America, and one thing that I hate about cooking is taking an hour and a half to make the food and then eating it in 15 minutes. HelloFresh delivers fresh groceries right to your front door, and they make it easy to make. 15 minutes to make, 15 minutes to eat, so it's an even trade-off, which brings me to the next thing that I love about HelloFresh is you don't have to go to the grocery store and look for your food for an hour and a half. You don't have to stand in line. You don't have to take 30 minutes to go back home. By the end of the day, it's a 2-hour process. HelloFresh comes right to your front door, and it tastes great. If you want to try HelloFresh, go to HelloFresh.com/secondwin50 and get 50% off along with free shipping. Again, that's HelloFresh.com/secondwin50 and get 50% off. 50% off along with free shipping. Enjoy the show. Hey, man. You see what's going on. Got the HelloFresh enchiladas going. Me and Jarvis did some sweet talking. Got y'all HelloFresh for 50% off. Ain't nothing 50% off no more. So go cop up on some HelloFresh. Use code SecondWin50.